ES Audio.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Travers, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, could beans in toast save the planet? Now, let's get into it. Hogwarts Legacy is facing a potential backlash over JK Rowling's views on transgender issues. Activists are campaigning for a boycott of the much-anticipated Harry Potter game, which has been tipped to be one of the blockbusters of the year when it goes on sale on the 10th of February. Warner Bros. Games is said to have taken steps to make the game inclusive, including allowing players to create trans wizards and witches. The team behind it have also insisted that the controversial author was not directly involved in its creation, but some of the team had collaborated. A team of researchers at Reading University wants us to swap beans on toast for beans in toast to improve our diets and combat climate change.
So it's an easy choice to make. You're getting a little bit more nutrients from the bread component of your diet without really working hard for that effect. The health benefits population-wise could be really significant.
Donald O'Sullivan is a professor of crop science at the university who's been working on a project to encourage us to switch to bread containing broad bean flour to make it healthier and less damaging to the environment.
Suddenly the production footprint of your bread would start to be composed partly of a legume that doesn't require any chemical fertilizer inputs because it fixes its own nitrogen.
Donald told us bean-based bread could be coming sooner rather than later, as farmers are already focusing on beans over other crops.
Farmers are going for beans without being asked because you realise with the spike in energy prices, the price of fertilizers has gone sky high, and they're switching wherever they can to legumes that have those lower input costs.
The team's set to consult with consumers next on whether they'd be open to the prospect of beans in bread. Video streaming subscriptions fell by 2 million in the UK in 2022 as the cost of living soared. The likes of Prime Video, Disney Plus and Apple TV Plus all felt the impact as numbers dropped from 30.5 to 28.5 million. Despite there being a small recovery at the end of the year, it's predicted to be short-lived, with Netflix's new ads package failing to reignite growth. Back in October, it was reported that almost 900,000 UK households gave up streaming subscriptions in 2022. A huge meteorite discovered in Antarctica is believed to contain some of the oldest material in the solar system. It's also one of the largest meteorites ever found on the continent, weighing 7.6 kilograms. The finding appears to be made of chondrite, the most common type of material and likely originated in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Antarctica is a favourite spot for researchers hunting for meteorites because its conditions help preserve those that land there. However, experts say finding one of this size is unusual. Now, the quest for the perfect selfie can be long and hard, especially for one potentially vain bear in Colorado, who ended up taking around 400 of them. The Wildlife Motion Activated Camera is used by Boulder's Open Space and Mountain Parks Department to map habits and habitat and to monitor land use and protection needs. The bear can be seen working it from a number of angles, full face staring into the lens, just a paw out, tongue out, a backside walking away, and various other shots. The department said the images gave them all a good laugh, as most animals don't notice the cameras, but this bear appeared enthralled by this one. Let's go to the ads. Coming up, do not consume warning for a popular cheese and a first glimpse of Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. Tesco has issued an urgent do not consume warning for a popular cheese, as it may contain pieces of plastic. The product affected is 500 grams of Creamfield's grated cheddar with a best before date of the 23rd of the 3rd, 23. Customers can return any affected product to store and receive a full refund. The notice comes as multiple leading UK supermarket chains have issued do not eat warnings on some of their products. Marks & Spencer recently issued a recall following an allergy alert for a popular brand of Belgian chocolate found to contain milk despite not being labelled on the packaging. Now, Should children receive routine chickenpox jabs to put an end to risky pox parties? Well, a team of experts from the UK reckon so. Their findings, published in the journal Vaccine, are based on survey results from about 600 parents. The study suggests that about 3/4 of them would support routine jabs against chickenpox during childhood. Several countries such as the US, Japan, Australia and Canada include chickenpox in their childhood vaccination programs. And finally, say hello to Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Meow. Ah! You got the cat box! Oh my... I'm sorry. Okay.
In the latest Super Mario Bros. Movie teaser, we've all been given a first glimpse of the Hollywood star as the much-loved Nintendo character. During the clip, Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt, is battling against Donkey Kong in some kind of arena, then transforms into Cat Mario, the result of which means we hear Rogen's iconic laugh. The film hits cinemas in the UK and the US on the 7th of April. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for the Leader podcast from the Evening Standard. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. See you then.